Welcome back to another episode of Tam Talks. Today we are in Port Dover with Linda Bischoff. We thought it would be fun to kick off. Linda has created this deck.
It's an oracle deck. We call it an oracle deck.
Yep.
Named a Feng Shui divinity deck. My meditation coach actually helped me name it.
Yep.
So 44 cards, which I know isn't a Feng Shui thing, but it is today.
It is today. Look, and I just want to pull that one.
We'll do that one then.
When I spread it out, that was the one. Okay, so we're going to start with this. Feel the energy.
Perfect.
Embrace the vibration.
There we go.
Feel the aloha. Right? You can't make it up.
No, you can't make it up. So that's interesting because I said to you, I'm at a high vibration right now. It's like, okay, I guess that's what we're doing. I know, right?
Do you want to pick one? Oh.
We're just going to do it like this.
Oh,
be the energy you want to attract.
I love it.
Right?
I can't wait to go through them later. Like I always go through
all of them
just to see. And the fact that we pulled those out is super cool.
Nice. And I've got some clients who actually do it every morning.
Yes.
They sit down at their desk and they start their workday, and that's what they do.
That's so good.
Set your energy.
Yes. Okay. And they're age of 9.
Age of 9, which is in 2024, that's the period that we're coming into for Feng Shui. Oh. So Feng Shui is divided. There's years, and then there's 20 years. The flying stars move in different areas. So, and this is from a photo shoot that I did. That's actually my singing bowl, and that's my hand.
Oh, so cool.
Right?
If you had to pick one word to describe you, what would you choose?
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Eclectic.
Ooh. Okay, I love it. I want you to tell me one of your favorite places in the world.
Oh, I can't think of the name of it now.
Oh, isn't that funny? Okay, give me
hints. It's Mexico by the California Baja.
Oh.
What is that?
I don't know.
What is there?
Okay, we're going to have to Google it.
And other than that, my most favorite place probably is the forest.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, it's so peaceful.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to tell everybody about your business.
Oh, about my business.
Services, business, whatever way you want to
Services.
Yeah.
So my business basically is helping people to understand their environment and how it can support them.
Yes.
Like the built environment, like where you work, where you play, where you live. So designing the space around you. Mm-hmm. And then the other piece of that is integrating. So the meditation piece. Mm-hmm. I said to someone the other day, I said, so how many of you have driven home and it's like you're not present?
Right.
And it's like, did I stop at that stoplight? Did I run through that?
It's creepy.
Yeah. So making sure that's key in remembering that your surroundings, if you're not aware of them, you can be in the most beautiful, you can be in a mansion.
Yeah.
And you don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Right. So basically my business is about helping people to create environments to support them.
Oh, so cool.
Goes really deep because you can get into neurodiversity, you can get into autism, like all of those pieces where you have what supports you and what drives you and what fulfills you. Yeah. One of my pet peeves is they talk a lot about neurodivergent people, children, and autism. But apparently the minute you turn 18 or 19, you go into the workforce does not
recognize it.
Right. Gotcha. So offices need to be designed to support who we are and how we feel.
That's cool. And you offer events, workshops, online,
there's online, in person. There's all sorts of workshops. I do retreats. There's a day retreat, a meditation retreat. There's a weekend retreat where you actually come and stay for the whole weekend.
Which is why we're kind of in this area.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is a comfortable space. So everything that just kind of supports that. Mm-hmm. Also, there is, because I've worked in corporate for over 20 years, we don't like to say any more than over 20 years. That's kind of the limit. Otherwise, you sound like you're about 150 years old. So I do workplace strategies as well. Yes. So the whole workspace design consulting.
Gotcha.
I'm an interior designer by training, but I'm not registered. So I have kind of the basics, but going in and helping people to determine how their culture functions and how you can curate it to get people to want to come into the office. Again, I could go down this whole big rabbit hole. When post-pandemic, when they started to pull people back, they thought it was food trucks. They thought it was all those perks. And it's like, okay, you know what?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
No, it's caring about your people, who they are, what they're about,
Yeah.
understanding their culture, and if you want to change it a little bit, how you can change that.
Okay, so while you answer this one, I want you to balance on one foot.
Oh, my balance is not so good.
I'll do it with you.
Okay.
Okay, tell us how you came up with the name of your company.
The name of the company is Avalon Lane Studio.
Did it at the same time. Okay, we're done. Okay.
Wanted it to be a studio because, again, the whole design thing, interior
Yes.
design thing. When we initially were looking at properties in Port Dover,
Mhm.
we bought a piece of property on Avalon Lane.
Oh, that's cool.
So then I went to, I think I was doing my Feng Shui training program at that point, or maybe shortly after.
Mhm.
But I kind of put it out to the group and said, what do you guys think about Avalon Lane Studio? And my Feng Shui master came back with the whole Avalon and women and like the whole, that whole intertwining thing. So it's like, okay, perfect.
You're like,
We're done.
bingo. If you could do one thing right now to help humanity as a whole, what would you do?
Help people to create that inner calm.
Oh,
Like really that core of them
right?
to just take a deep breath and be able to have the ability to do that. Food insecurity, homelessness, all of that stuff, so that they have a baseline so that they could actually live.
I have goosebumps like all, because think of even in politics, like
Right?
every level, if people could just go,
Yep.
oh,
Count to 3 before you speak. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Oh, that's such a good one. I don't, this is just an add-on.
Yep.
Have you heard about or watched the Walk for Peace?
No.
So I noticed it on Instagram. I don't even know where it came from, but there's monks walking from Texas, I believe, to DC. And it's like it's posted on Instagram every day. They do their updates and they're walking for peace.
Wow.
And it's kind of like this signal, because apparently it's not a common thing. They're doing a pilgrimage for peace and just kind of calling out the need for peace. And when it first started, I don't know when I caught it. They had left Texas. I don't know which state they were in, but it was cool. Like you could see them walking on country roads. Now the posts, there are hundreds, I'm covered in goosebumps, of thousands of people that welcome them, and they're just standing. And there's people like, there's churches that are Christian churches that are like, yep, come and stay here. It's insane. All colors, all cultures are like, it is, you got to look it up on Instagram. It is amazing.
I think, and yeah, I will look it up, but I will have to look it up on Instagram. I think the interesting part about that is you talk about different, churches welcoming them, that sort of thing. Recently, I did a sound bath meditation at a church, in the basement of a church.
Yep.
And spirituality is spirituality.
Absolutely.
I think everybody is starting to understand that. If
Right.
you believe and you have faith, then it's a matter of, again, that inner calm and that balance. Prayer is meditation.
Yes.
Right.
And love. If it's love, if you're coming from that pure place, then it doesn't matter who's bringing you there or guiding you or whatever.
Right.
If you're right.
Yeah.
It seems so simple. Oh, you know what we forgot?
What?
We forgot to say the name of the place in Mexico.
Oh, Cabo San Lucas.
There we go. Okay.
Perfect. That's the name of the place in Mexico.
Like, wait a minute.
I had to Google it, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you for remembering.
You're welcome. I'm impressed with myself right now. I want to know which of your offerings, so you can pick like any, is your favorite and why.
My favorite is probably my mind map manifesting workshop.
Ooh.
It's so just a little bit about it. So it involves meditation.
Okay.
You get the card deck, which is part of it.
Question.
Yeah.
Do people go online and order it and then it comes to, or is it like an in-person thing? Like,
it's virtual.
Ooh.
Because of a lot of it is very personal.
Perfect.
There's some personal discovery.
Yep.
So it's 3 90-minute sessions.
Yep.
We do a Tuesday night, Saturday morning, and a Tuesday night.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's like bang, bang, bang. It's not recorded, but it's virtual.
Yeah,
it's all
gotcha.
done. Yeah, it's all done Zoom, but it is live.
Oh, cool.
Right. So you get the deck, and along with the kit that you get before the class, you get crayons and drawing paper.
So fun.
So meditation.
Yep.
And we do reverse mind mapping. Are you familiar with mind mapping?
Slightly, but tell me like I'm not.
Okay. How would I tell you like you're not?
Tell us all.
Perfect.
No, I don't know what it is.
So mind mapping is basically taking an idea, like I want to bake bread.
Yep.
So what do I need to bake bread? I need the oven, I need yeast, I need this, I need this, I need this, I
Yep.
need 3 hours to do it, blah, blah, blah,
Yep.
right? What we do is we do a reverse mind map, and this takes place over each one of the 3 sessions. So initially you meditate and you start out with what you really, really want in life,
Yep.
and then you distill it down to one thing.
Wow.
The best way I can articulate it is we're all brought up that we have this Disney idea of happily ever after.
Yeah.
Usually involves somebody tall, dark, and handsome. Right?
Yes.
That's our perception. That's our
Yeah.
belief that when you really take a look at it, what you want is to feel safe and loved.
Right? The feeling.
You
That
want the feeling.
think that is going to bring you.
So in the mind mapping, what we do is we do the emotion, and then you figure out the thing.
Cool.
Right? It's my favorite because someone said to me, she said, you know what? She said, I was a little bit confused when I started. She said, because I thought I was going to learn how to manifest. And you do at the end.
Right.
Right? She said, but what I learned in the last 3 sessions is that I was manifesting the wrong things, which is probably why I wasn't getting it.
Oh. And you're like, Mike, drop.
Right?
I want you to do your favorite dance move while you tell us a wild story about yourself. Look at the face. She's deeply disturbed.
I am deeply disturbed.
You can do anything.
Wow, my favorite dance. I haven't danced for a long time.
I know.
I
thought it'll
shimmy,
it'll bring you into a wild memory.
Probably the most bizarre thing about me, maybe not wild, but the most bizarre thing about me is when I did my Vipassana retreat, which is 10 days noble silence.
Yep.
My husband expected me to drive there and drive right back. He did not think I was going to make the 10 days. Like I came back after 10 days and he said, oh, babe, like I didn't think I would see you.
Where have you been?
Exactly.
Where did you go instead?
Yeah, exactly. So maybe that was kind of the wildest things.
That's cool. That must have been pretty monumental. Like just to talk about being there and present and just.
Yep. It was life changing. And then kind of wild and crazy. I mean, I don't know. I have 6 children, 3 bios, 3 steps. I'm on my 3rd husband. How wild do you want me to get?
Wild. I was thinking dancing on a bar. If you could give people 3 kind of like tips or pieces of advice in relation to their space and their life that would help them, what would you say?
Number 1 is clear the clutter.
Yeah.
Right? Number 2, remember the difference between clutter and mess.
Ooh.
When it comes to Feng Shui, a lot of people get caught up in the mess. Ooh. So the mess is how your kitchen looks when you're in the middle of cooking dinner.
Which is fine.
Exactly.
We can clean that up.
Yeah. The mess is when the kids or when everybody comes to visit you and there's a bunch of shoes at the front door.
Yes.
Right?
And the toys when the kids were young, and it would be nap time, and I'm like, okay, it's time for the tidy up song.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, no, I cannot.
Right. So if they stay laying around everywhere, that becomes clutter.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So kind of in the same vein, clutter versus mess.
Yep.
Make sure that you pay attention to, and I know you asked about physical spaces, but make sure you pay attention to clutter.
Yep.
Mind, body, spirit.
Yes.
Right? We talked about keeping yourself clean and true to yourself.
Yes.
Right? Just making sure that there's none of that clutter. When we talk about mental health and physical well-being, all of that kind of stuff, I think there's mental illness and mental health.
Yeah.
Just like if you break your leg, you're going to go see a doctor.
Yep.
Right? But you're not going to go to the doctor and say, I broke my leg and the doctor's going to put a cast on you. The doctor's going to do some x-rays and do all of that kind of stuff. Right?
Yeah.
But if you're having a bit of a difficult time walking, the doctor's going to say, I need you to walk a little bit more. Yep. So there's exercise for your mental well-being. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just being able to pay attention to kind of some of that clutter, whether it's relationships, work, whatever is vibrating inside your head.
Yeah.
Make sure that you acknowledge that and take the time to clear it.
And you know what I want to add to that too is that sometimes people don't know how.
Right.
And I find we're coming a long way in this, but there used to be a lot of shame attached. There still is. So I feel like people just need to know that that's the point of healers, people who help, is that reaching out and being like, okay, this is how I'm feeling. I usually do this, this, and this, and it's not working. Do you have any other things I can do?
Yes, other than pharmaceuticals.
Well, yeah. But even other things, like I find some people maybe grounding and meditation would work, and then it's not working. Like either the thing that
Yep.
there is so big. So sometimes calling in someone to help
Right.
is exactly what you freaking need.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that's, I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah.
so.
And I think maybe in some cases too, it's a matter of having a different perspective. I heard something really
Yes.
beautiful the other day, and they said, we are taught
Hmm.
that love is something that you earn.
Right? It's not.
No. So therefore, based on that, self-love, you're shamed for having self-love.
Oh yeah.
Which is exactly what you just said, right?
Yep.
Sometimes you don't know what to do, or
Yep.
pay attention to kind of what's going on.
Yep.
So you do need to focus on yourself, and you're right. If you need help, reach out.
Yeah.
Don't shame yourself for
No.
wanting
Yep.
more, a little bit more in calm and peace. And
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that's the direction that our culture is moving towards.
I think it is. I just hope the younger generations are.
I think so. Again,
I hope
when
so.
we talk about, and one of the things I think I mentioned to you before is I'm taking a look at doing a BA in psychology starting in the
Yes.
fall.
Yeah.
To layer on my interior design training,
Mhm.
right? There's a lot of people in the industry, architects, designers, that are doing PhDs in psychology.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because again, back to our original conversation,
Mhm.
what's around you
Yes.
impacts hugely how you think, feel, and behave.
Yeah.
And they're starting to have evidence based. Like Feng Shui
Right.
is a practice that's 5,000 years old, and they knew that.
Yep.
Now there's evidence based, and they're starting to take a look at I'm sure I'll learn lots better words than what I'm going to use now, the neurological triggers or whatever, whatever that looks like. But yeah, they're starting to understand it more and more.
Novel, right? We're catching up to what has always been. And we're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And it's like, this is ancient wisdom.
Yeah, it is ancient wisdom.
Yeah.
And the worst part is human nature. We need, again, in the last 5 years, we've heard the term follow the science.
Yeah.
I know, not one of my favorite terms either, right?
Teaching. Yep.
But that's again, that's what this is. We need evidence based. We need proof that this heals people. I mean, hospitals. Again, I mentioned to you before. I mean, there's a couple of hospitals that have baby grands in the reception area.
Yes.
And they have someone come in and play the baby grand. They call them. So sound.
Yes.
Is something that allows you to ground and calm and because those places. I mean, if there's any place that will trigger trauma, it's a hospital.
Right. And what you were saying about sound, I just trained a student on the weekend, and she works in like a social service setting. And she was saying, I can't remember the name, but it's a something egg. And they use this in therapy with, I think they work with youth, but it's sound and light therapy. Wow. So this is on the reserve. So they have like you program. So whatever, is happening, if it's like anger or whatever, there's like specific things. So then the music or sound, I don't know if it's frequency or music. I didn't get that answer. But the light, like there's it's almost like a program for each. And if there's multiple things going on, they put this whole thing, and then the person goes and sits in there and receives the sound and the light therapy.
How amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm like, And that is science-based, which is what everybody needs, apparently. And
apparently, yeah.
Like that is intelligent levels beyond of science, right?
Right?
And I'm thinking, yes, finally.
Yeah.
So all of us hippies have been right all along. Right? We're like, we just feel it.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And we do.
We do. You just know. You just know what feels right.
Yeah.
And listen to your body.
When you think of the perfect vacation that you could take, what does it look like?
My perfect vacation immediately comes to mind. I mean, the dinner at the end of the day, this really long table in the middle of a vineyard.
Oh.
And people just sitting and talking and chatting and
strangers,
just
loved ones.
Yes.
A mix.
Yes. Yeah. People that you've just met. Just yeah. For me, and again, that's something that I want to try to manifest in my future, and I think I've seen it a little bit. The thing about manifesting is you need to know to recognize when
it's being offered.
Yeah, it never always looks the way you think it's gonna look.
Oh boy.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But yeah, so I think for me it was a perfect vacation, right?
That's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of people just sitting and talking and laughter and wine, not flowing wine, but wine and food and maybe a little bit of tapas. No really big meal, but just just that collaboration.
Okay.
Like,
if you had to choose an animal to represent you,
oh, dragon.
whoa, and why?
Because I am a dragon,
Okay.
right? Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I got this so that I can remember.
Ooh.
I'm a freaking dragon.
Like fierce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fierce. And actually, that's interesting because that's my mantra this year: fierce without force.
Ooh.
Right? So for me, a dragon is, I see a dragon as something that has strength.
Yep.
Strength and power, but not being forceful.
I would like to know about your retreats. Everything about, if I said, you know what, I want to do a weekend retreat, what would it look like?
You would arrive Friday night. We would just kind of get to know each other, get to know the other retreat members, because it's likely that you don't know anyone or you haven't met unless you bring a friend with you.
People-ish.
We can accommodate 6, but it's like a double occupancy because there's like 3 queens.
Gotcha.
Right? And then there's bunks.
Okay.
So there's one room that's got a queen in the bunk, so you could do 2 people sleeping separately there, and then each queen could have its own. So you could do 4 to maybe 7 people.
Okay, cool.
Right? Yeah. And I don't know if anybody's comfortable sleeping in a queen. That's totally up to them, right?
Yeah, like
and
another person.
Yeah, because I charge based on the room. So if you bring someone with you, you split the room fee.
Yeah, that's cool. Because if it's a good friend or your sister or something, you'd be like, cool, we're sharing the bed.
Right. Yeah. And you get up Saturday morning. It's an open kitchen, basically, right? So there's dairy-free, vegan, just to make sure that kind of works for everybody. Tea and water is available at any given time. That's always, because when you meditate, it's important to stay hydrated and little snacky things. Then we would open with a sound bath and meditation. And then I'll do a workshop, and it depends on what workshop that looks like. Probably the mind map manifesting one. But in the retreats, a lot of people, again, it can be personal. It can be a lot of personal information, but in some cases, it might be like a second go around. And
you're on retreat. So I think when people sign up for a retreat, they know, like, we're digging deep, we're going to get vulnerable, and it may be with strangers. So yeah.
Right. So you talk a little bit about manifesting. Then the second day, so again, those are I do the 3 90-minute sessions, so that does Saturday and Sunday morning. And then Sunday, just after lunch, I have a psychotherapist come in, and she talks about money, in particular, women's relationships with money and some of our limiting beliefs.
Yes.
Wow. Right? Yep. And talking about, in the retreat, I also talk a little bit about abundance. Because when people think of abundance, they think of money. That's not... Right. It can be time. It is a byproduct. Yeah. And you need money to create that. Money is an abundance that you need to create for yourself. Again, money is energy. Yeah. So it needs to be cyclical. It needs to cycle. The importance of how we think about money, our relationship with money. A lot of people are shamed because they love money. Right. And I like money. I like nice things. Yeah. Right. So right? So if you kind of get beyond that, so she comes in and she talks about our relationship with money, some limiting beliefs, that sort of thing. And then we wrap up. Depending on how late it goes, there may be another sound bath meditation. There may simply just be a meditation. Yeah. And then everybody goes home Sunday night.
And then what do they get to take home with them?
Every retreat has a swag bag.
Nice.
Everything has something a little bit different. And again, as people return, they get something different. If it's someone that hasn't been to a retreat before, they will get the card deck. I got in my hand shower steamer. So one of the things I learned in my corporate world in sales, you go out to a sales conference and everybody's pumped and they're excited, and you come back to the office and it takes about a week before you're up to your eyeballs in alligators and you have no freaking idea what happened at that conference a week ago, right? So the purpose of the shower steamers, I tell people when they come back from the retreat, use this immediately and allow this to become a trigger, right? Because usually you're by yourself in the shower. And again, we talk a little bit about the meditation. When we do talk about some of the meditation, closing your eyes and feeling the water, just being present, feeling the water on your face, smelling the shampoo, you know what I mean? Having that as a trigger to respond to those feelings and emotions that you feel, so that you can bring that back again. Because again, with meditation, that's what a lot of people say as well. They're in the zone for the first week and then poof, it's gone. Yeah. Right? If I was really smart, I would say, okay, well, you need to come back to the retreat. But whole idea is to help people. You know what I mean? To be able to help to find that space of calm and solitude. We've all got busy, busy lives. We need to take a step back and we need to stop and focus. So that's why we're in the shower. The shower probably is, no matter what your circumstances are, the shower is probably the one place where you can find some solitude and be alone.
Okay, let's do the speed round. You're gonna pick 3, and then you're gonna hand them back to me once you have them. Do you prefer to communicate with someone on the phone, like a phone call, or through text?
Phones intimidate me. Text right now.
Do you remember your dreams?
Sometimes.
And do you dream in color?
Yes.
Okay, tent or trailer?
Trailer.
We are showing you one of the lovely spaces from the retreat.
Yes.
And this is like, oh, 2 friends that were like, oh, yeah, we can totally share a bed.
Absolutely.
So isn't this beautiful? Like everything, this whole space is gorgeous.
A little bit of feng shui. Do you feel the calm when you come in?
Oh, yes. And like it's just so, I love it. Clean and tidy and modern and I don't know, but it's also like warm and welcoming. So it's a neat, I love it.
I hit all the things. That's perfect.
So we're going to wrap up now, but is there anything else that you would like people to know about you?
The only other thing is that I will also curate in this space. Yeah. I can curate senior leadership workshops and
that's cool.
Yeah, retreats. If somebody wants to come like for a day or a weekend, or if they want to take a look at it, I mean, if they want to do some strategic planning for their business or whatever that looks like, yeah, we can curate it.
Okay, that's awesome. And they just reach out to you directly.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, this is what I want to do. Can we organize this?
Okay.
And I can bring in, depending what they want that to look like, I can bring in a sommelier, I can bring in the psychotherapist, I can bring in sound bath.
Yeah. All the things.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the things.
I love it. Okay, well, we're going to wrap up.
Yay! Thank you so much. This was delightful.
It was great.
Yes.
And I will have all of your information in the description. People can reach out to you and if they want to learn more or book or do all the things, right?
Amazing.
Yes, thank you so much.
Perfect. Thank you. Bye.